Hello, everyone. This is Ronald Lethko from the Teaching and Learning Center here at Clover Park Technical College. And in this video, we're going to go over how to use Simple Syllabus. The easiest way to access Simple Syllabus would be to go through Canvas. So once you log into Canvas, you'll have a list of your published courses at the top, but usually if you're working on a syllabus, it'll be before the quarter has started. And so you will want to scroll down to the unpublished courses. That's probably where your syllabus that you need to fill out is going to be. And so you can just pick any of the courses that you want to work on a syllabus. In this example, I'm going to choose this EED 165. And so when I click on this, the home page, and this is the course, the simple syllabus will be here and you can work on it as long as you see it here on the left-hand side, this navigation bar. Sean has already done a little organizing of these little links on the left. So your simple syllabus might not be here. It might be if you have to scroll down to the bottom. Usually it's somewhere around here. Find simple syllabus, click on it. If everything's working right, then something like this should pop up where you'll see the Clover Park logo, you'll see the class number and section, and then title of the class. And then, of course, you should see the quarter. And so what usually happens, if it's the first time that this class has been taught, then you'll get this template here. Some boxes will be filled in, some boxes will be empty, some boxes will be required for you to fill in. Luckily, everything is labeled and it should that we have little hints on what to do over here. And so basically you're looking at a syllabus and this is a template and you want to go ahead and fill it out. So this first box, let me just explain how this one, add any additional information for your course here. A lot of people don't put anything in here. This is just if there's something special, like a big change in something, like for example, maybe you're in the process of uploading your course learning outcomes and the ones that show up at the bottom are the outdated ones. You can say updated course learning outcomes and you can put those in here. If you don't know anything about that, then don't worry about that for now. If you're not going to fill anything in, you can go ahead and click this off into invisible and then turn it off of public. You'll have a box like this that you can't edit. This is going to be on the top of everybody's syllabus, and it's just the care statement from the college. The EDI commitment is also there and not able to be edited. First box here where you have to edit, you can notice that it has this orange box around it. That means that it is required. You're going to go in here and you can click and see. So you click this pencil icon. If you click that one, Sean Gary, and then you can see that the required is the orange asterisk. It's required that Sean puts in office hours. He could either put in whatever his office hours are, like Mondays till PM, something like that. Or you can say by email, schedule by email or something like that. Once you go in here, you save that. You'll see it's the same thing if there's two instructors. You can say by email and you click save. Now you'll notice the orange box is gone. That means that section has been completed. And once all the orange boxes are gone, then you're able to submit. Course time and location, we've already put a couple starters in here. So when does your class meet? It's like Monday, we did Monday already, Tuesdays from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. The time's down here. And then location modality, we'll say in person. Okay, that section is done. The course dates, you just look at your calendar or look at your CTC link and see what days there are for that, and you can import there. Welcome, this is a short, friendly welcome statement. Welcome to the class. We're so happy you are here. Let us know if there is anything we can do to assist you. Something like that. Feel free to add more or make it shorter. It's just a welcome. That's fine, as long as something's in there. But obviously, best practice to welcome your students, make them feel belonging, is to put a nice message in there. And if you want to add, well, let's say you recorded a video, you can paste the video URL. So let's say you uploaded it to YouTube, you can put that in there. You can upload the video directly to the syllabi. Videos are always the best in this day and age, or you can put a picture in here or link to a picture. So all of this stuff, any sort of editing for the text and adding in anything can be done here. Add an emoticon. Welcome. Okay, not very professional. Okay, so notice I took it away, and so now the orange box is still there. And then basically you just go down and fill in the boxes if you're able to check them off, the prerequisites. So prerequisites and course description and course learning outcomes will all be pulled from the course catalog, which is done in a different website called Watermark. So if there's issues with that, make sure you let the Teaching and Learning Center know. There is some lag time between when you make the changes, the official changes, and go through the committee and do all that kind of stuff to when they show up here. If everything looks good, or if you feel like this is out of your control, then don't worry too much about it. But if there are changes that you think are important to be noted, remember that you can add those at the top. These are your specific course policies and procedures, grading scale. So you can see all of this stuff needs to be filled in. I'm going to try to do the import now so that some of this stuff can be filled in and y'all can see an example. So this course is DED 165. I'm going to look to a different, like maybe it was taught in the spring. Yeah, so that's the same. And so I'm going to finalize the import. Usually this will automatically be done once I click in here. So hopefully, if you're lucky, somebody's already done a syllabus, and you can just import the one that they made. Okay, so by appointment, that's good. Thursdays 2 to 6, welcome. And then they've got their what the course is about. There's no textbook required for this. I know they do a lot of OER. They've got their required materials. They've got their grading scale filled out. Once all of this is done, then you're going to want to click the submit button down here. But if the submit button is grayed out like that, then that means there's some accessibility things that you need to fix. So tables should have a header, add a table header. And then once that's done, you click next. Table should have a caption. And I don't know why this is a table. This actually shouldn't be a table. So I'm just going to take that out, get rid of it as a table. And that took away two problems. Let's see, this is the table header. So the stuff has a header. Anyways, when all of that stuff is done, when all the accessibility is taken care of, you're just going to click submit. It'll look something like this when you see it submitted. And then this is what the students will also see. They'll just be able to scroll through and see everything at a quick glance. They'll also be able to click over here on the left to see specific sections in the order. Now, the last thing that I want to talk to you about is how to get back to the dashboard. So this is inside of Canvas, right? The Simple Syllabus tab. Once you go into Simple Syllabus, and that, if you click over here in the top right, there's a little down arrow, and if you click dashboard, will open up to the Simple Syllabus dashboard. You should already be logged in because you're logged into Canvas. And then this is where you can see, and if you want to do all the syllabi at once and not have to go into each of the courses, you can just click on these. And like I said, if you click edit, most of the time it'll automatically import from the previous term if you've taught that class before. But yep, that's Simple Syllabus in a nutshell. If you have any questions, feel free to email tlc@cptc.edu in case anything is unclear or if there are any problems that you run into. Thanks for watching.